If you go on Amazon and you put the name Ernest Makulilo as a search name, you'll be able to see the products related to Ernest Makulilo. Guess what? You'll be able to see a lot of published books. You'll be able to see the books in different formats. You'll be able to see the books in Kindle. You'll be able to see the books in the format of paperback. You'll be able to see the books in the format of audiobooks and also the books in hardcover. So I've been able to write up to now 11 books published, and I'm in the journey of writing more books. So I want to show you some of the books, the covers, official covers of the books I made, and the books which I'm planning to write, and why I'm the perfect person to encourage you to be able to write your books. So let me start. One of the books I've been able to write is the book to my son, A Loving Father, dedicated to Benedict Fulbright Makulilo, who is my son. So that is the book, A Loving Father. Then when I had my daughter Claire, I wrote the book, Claire Francisca, the happiest girl on earth. She's a very, very happy girl. Everybody knows that. This was still she was young. That is the book cover for that. The book is published is also on Amazon. Then when I had Faustina, before she was born, I started writing a book about her. And the title of the book is called The Letters to My Unborn Daughter, Faustina Marie. That is the book cover for Faustina. Then you can see, because I have 3 children, I have 3 books. One is for Benedict, one is for Claire, one is for Faustina. So those are the books related to my children. Just in any case, you never know, if you're not on the planet Earth, you have to give that perfect gift. This is the book about letters to EBM, the self letters I've been able to write to myself, to address to myself. Then I wrote a memoir about my life, from Shito to Trumpland. That is a memoir. Is the story about my life. And then after that, there is a book about albino killings in Tanzania, witchcraft and racism. That is the book. Is part of my research which I did for my master's in peace studies and conflict resolution. Then there is a book about It Was Not Russia. This book is about politics, and is about presidential election 2016 in the United States of America. Then there is a book about Imperialism 2.0, Why Africa? And you can see on the cover, there is the map of Africa, and then we have 3 flags. We have the flag of European Union, we have the flag of the United States, and we have the flag of China, and then we'll see 2 Africans at the bottom there, kind of like begging, which is sad, but that is what imperialism is operating. So the book is more about academic, talking about political science, about economy, history, all those kind of things together on that particular sense. So that is Why Africa. Then I came to the United States through scholarships. So I've been writing books about scholarships. I have 3 books about scholarships. One of those books is called The True Memoirs of the Scholarship Guy. That is the book. Then there is Udhamini Ugaibuni. That is a Swahili book about scholarships. For those who speak Swahili, they are able to get that one. And then we have PhD scholarships for Africans in the United States. So even if you are not looking for PhD per se, or you are not looking for scholarships in the United States, you can use this book. It's a guide which is going to talk about almost everything about scholarships you need to know. But for those who want to come to America, they have the list of all PhD scholarships in different programs and different universities. The list of those programs are also in this book. So you can see here, because we're talking about scholarships, there are 3 books: True Memoirs of the Scholarship Guy, PhD Scholarships for Africans in the United States, and Udhamini Ugaibuni. So then, these are the list of books which I plan to write in future. I will tell you which I'm going to write next year, but these are some of the books I'm going to write in future. One of them is called My Life at the Hill. My Life at the Hill is a memoir from a University of Dar es Salaam alumnus, and that is me just talking about uh, growing up in Africa and being at the university, and the University of Dar es Salaam is called Mlimani, which is at the hill. So I want to I want to give a memoir, the dreams of studying, why I studied the course I studied, the lifestyle, making that current college choices of what degree program to study. How are you going to study hard despite you know that some of the teachers, they might already say that I'm not going to give A in this class, and how do you keep yourself motivated so that you can be able to pursue. But how a person in Africa, and you know for sure there are fewer job or options after after finishing your studies, how are you going to use your education, not just to wait for employment, for other opportunities? So this is my life at the hill, to give a memoir about that one. For those who know, my wife was a former Catholic nun for 12 years. So I'm planning to write, I haven't written the book, but I'm planning to write a book, marrying a former nun. That will be the book, and that will be the book cover. This will be a cookbook, which is called the Diet is Not Torture, is a cookbook. I'll be explaining and showing how to cook food without oil and being healthy. So for those who know, I know a lot about weight loss. I did a lot of journeys on that, and also I'm a certified chef here in the United States. So I'll be able to provide a very cool, practical book on that particular area. Then there is a book, this one will come next year. It's called YouTube Blueprint, a comprehensive guide to start YouTube as business and make good income and career out of that. So this is the book cover. This I didn't make this book cover. I had to pay someone to take my creativity to the next level in the production of these books. Then there is a book, because I've been writing books and I've been teaching people how to write books and encouraging them. So one of the book is just to give that guide, but in writing, not just in YouTube or just wherever, is just to tell you, just write that damn book before you die. And that will be the book, kind of that. You can see how it will be like. And then I've been talking about Green Card Lottery for a long time, and every day I talk about it. So Green Card Lottery, the ultimate guide before applying and winning the diversity visa lottery. Ernest Makulilo, that is the author again. That will be the book, and you can be able to see that way, to be able to guide others who are applying. And the last one, which I'll be able to write or work on, is called For Those Who Want to Come to America. And these will be the questions I've been asked about United States in the past 13 years. I've been in the United States for 13 years, so I wanted to answer almost every question I've been asked about America, but mostly different ways on how to come to the United States, how to start your life, how to be able to succeed, what mistakes to avoid, all those good things you need to know. But in addition to that, on this book cover, you can see there will be this will be a series of like 3 other books, or 2 to 3 other books. This is say for those who want to come to America. There will be another one say for those who want to go to Canada. There will be another one says for those who want to go to Europe, and it will be able to provide all legal ways to go there, all legal ways to change from one immigration status to another, but also how to be able to succeed in those particular countries. So those are the books which I'm working on, or I've published, and some I'm planning to finish writing them and to be able to publish them. So all in all, I encourage you to start writing a book. It doesn't matter whether the book will be smaller size, just like this one. It doesn't matter. This is a tiny book. It doesn't matter the size of the book. All these books I'm showing you, they are very, very tiny book, but they're just best sellers. So it doesn't matter whether the size of the book, whether you are going to write 50 pages or you're going to write 200 pages, but just write that damn book before you die. Make sure that you write. You don't need to be Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey to inspire people. You are inspiration to others in so many ways because you are God's masterpiece. always you remember that you are God's masterpiece. Your story is unique. You don't need to wait until you become president so that you can write the memo about your life. You don't need to be a rich person to write the story about your life. You can get F in mathematics and write a book about how you got F and why other people should avoid to do the same or similar mistakes which made you to get F. And if you have A, you can write the book, how you got A and how you can inspire others to do similar things. So just make sure that whatever you do, it has impact to others. Don't stick to yourself and have everything on your own. And then when you die, all your ideas are also going to die. But if I die today, I will be happily going, because out of this one, I've written, apart from the books being published already, but I've already written the books about my life. I've written the book about my children. I wrote the books about other things. So all those way will be able to help others. So thank you so much. Make sure that you, whatever you do, you write something about yourself, about what you do, and all those kind of things to help others. The life is short. You never know the time when the God is going to call you to go back to heaven. So if that time comes, make sure that you have your own story written. If you don't write to yourself, your kids will forget you. So my kids always will remember me because I have written something about them. The letters, how I love them, and all other kind of things. And those are the few things I want to share with you. So make sure that you just write. Whether you get money, you don't get money, do something for your life.